Chosen ones, this is no coincidence. If you're hearing these words, it's because you were meant to. Life hasn't been easy for you, and deep down, you've always known there was something different about you. The struggles, the battles, the sleepless nights, they weren't random. They were shaping you for something greater. You felt like an outsider, misunderstood by those around you. But that feeling? That's your inner calling, whispering that you're meant for more. You've been through storms that would have broken others, yet here you are, standing stronger than ever. That strength isn't ordinary. It's the mark of someone chosen for a purpose far beyond what others can comprehend. Right now, you may feel like you're at a crossroads. You might be questioning if you have what it takes to move forward. But let me tell you this, the universe doesn't make mistakes. If you found this message, it's because you're ready. You've been prepared for this moment, and now it's time to take the step you've been avoiding. This isn't just another video. This is a wake-up call, a reminder that your destiny is calling you. The world needs what only you can offer, and it's waiting for you to answer. Are you ready to rise? Because the moment is here, and it's yours to claim. Have you ever wondered why your journey feels so different from everyone else's? Why the road you walk is filled with challenges that seem insurmountable at times? Chosen ones, let me tell you something profound. Your path isn't like the others because you were never meant to blend in. You were meant to stand out. Every struggle you faced has been a lesson. Every loss, a preparation. And every moment of doubt, a chance to prove to yourself that you are stronger than you think. This isn't just about surviving. It's about stepping into the purpose you were created for. It's about understanding why you've been called to this moment in time. You may have felt abandoned, misunderstood, or even rejected by the world around you. But those feelings, they were never meant to break you. They were meant to refine you, like fire shaping steel. They were meant to prepare you for the calling only you can fulfill. Today, we're going to talk about something that could change everything for you. Something that will transform the way you see your journey, your struggles, and your purpose. Because you see, chosen ones, the challenges you face aren't obstacles. They're stepping stones. They're reminders that your life is meant for something greater, something extraordinary. The universe doesn't choose just anyone. It selects those who are resilient, those who have the courage to rise when the odds are against them. And if you're still here, still standing, despite everything you've been through, then you need to know this. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. This moment isn't an accident. It's a turning point, a call to action, a reminder that everything you've endured up to this point was preparing you for what's next. You didn't come this far just to stop now. You came this far to step into your power, to embrace your purpose, and to change the world around you. So why does this matter? Because understanding who you are and why you've been chosen is the key to unlocking the life you've always dreamed of. It's the key to stepping into the abundance, the purpose, and the fulfillment that's been waiting for you all along. Today isn't just another day. It's the day you stop questioning your worth, your purpose, and your ability to rise. It's the day you start seeing yourself for who you truly are, someone destined for greatness. So as we move forward, I want you to hold on to this truth. You are here for a reason, and by the time we're done, you'll understand exactly why. Have you ever felt out of place? like you didn't quite belong, like the world around you operates on a different wavelength, and no matter how much you try, you can't seem to blend in. That feeling isn't a flaw, it's a sign, a powerful sign that you are chosen. From the very beginning, your life has been different. You've faced challenges others couldn't imagine. You've carried burdens that would have broken most people. But despite all of it, you've endured. And that endurance is no accident. It's proof that you were meant for something greater, something beyond the ordinary. Think back to the moments when everything seemed to fall apart, the times when you felt alone, unheard, or invisible. Those moments weren't meant to destroy you, they were meant to strengthen you. Like a seed buried in the ground, it may have felt dark and isolating, but it was only the beginning of your growth. The universe has been preparing you for a role only you can fulfill. Let's talk about the signs. Have you noticed how your presence impacts others? How your energy shifts the room when you walk in? It's not arrogance, it's an undeniable truth. Chosen ones carry a light within them, a light that others are drawn to, even if they don't fully understand why. You've likely experienced moments of deep intuition. You know things before they happen. You sense people's true intentions without them saying a word. That's not a coincidence. It's your spiritual gift, a guide to help you navigate your path and fulfill your purpose. But with these gifts come challenges. You've probably noticed how people often misunderstand you. Some might envy your strength or criticize your uniqueness. It's because your light exposes things in others they're not ready to face. And while that can be isolating, remember this: being misunderstood is one of the clearest signs you're chosen. Not everyone is meant to understand your journey, and that's okay. Chosen ones often feel an unshakable inner calling. Even when life seems chaotic, there's a quiet voice within you that says, "Keep going." You may not always understand where it's leading, but it's there, guiding you, reminding you that you're here for a purpose. That inner voice is your compass, pointing you toward the destiny only you can claim. Let's not forget the trials. Every setback, every heartbreak, every obstacle. These weren't punishments, they were lessons. They were shaping you, teaching you resilience, patience, and faith. Like a sculptor chiseling away at a block of stone, every challenge was refining you into the masterpiece you're destined to become. And here's something else you need to know. You're not alone. There are others like you, scattered across the world, walking their own paths, facing their own battles. Together, you form a network of light, a force of energy that the universe relies on to bring balance and transformation. But here's the catch. Being chosen isn't about sitting back and waiting for things to happen. It's about recognizing the signs, understanding your role, and stepping into your power. The universe can only guide you so far. The rest is up to you. So how do you know you're chosen? You faced battles that felt impossible to win, yet you survived. You felt a deep inner calling, even when you couldn't explain it. You've experienced rejection, not because you're inadequate, but because you're different. Set apart for something greater. You've sensed a light within yourself, one that shines brighter than the darkness around you. These aren't coincidences. They're confirmations. They're the universe's way of saying you are special, you are chosen. But recognizing these signs isn't enough. It's what you do with them that matters. Will you step forward, embrace your purpose, and let the world see your light? Or will you let fear and doubt hold you back? The choice is yours, and only you can decide. As we move forward, remember this: the signs you've experienced are not just markers of who you are, they're reminders of who you're meant to become. Your journey is far from over. In fact, it's only just beginning. And as we dive deeper, you'll discover how to overcome the fear that's been holding you back and step fully into your power. This is your moment. Recognize the signs and prepare to rise. Fear. It's the one thing that stands between you and the life you were destined to live. Chosen ones, let me ask you this. How many times have you felt the urge to take a step forward only to be stopped by the overwhelming voice of fear? It whispers in your ear, telling you that you're not ready, that you're not enough, that you'll fail if you try. But let me tell you the truth. Fear is a liar, and it's time to silence it. Fear isn't a sign of weakness. It's a natural response to stepping into the unknown. And for the chosen ones, fear often feels magnified because your path is greater, your calling is bigger, and your potential is limitless. But here's the thing. Fear only has power if you let it. It's not here to stop you. It's here to challenge you, to test your resolve, to see if you're truly ready to embrace your destiny. Think about the moments when fear has held you back. Maybe it was the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, or the fear of stepping out of your comfort zone. Each time, it created an invisible wall between you and your dreams. But here's what you need to understand. Those walls aren't real. They're illusions created by your mind, fueled by past experiences and the opinions of others. And the moment you decide to push through them, they crumble. Fear often shows up when you're on the verge of something extraordinary. It's like standing at the edge of a cliff, looking down at the unknown below. Your heart races, your palms sweat, and every instinct tells you to step back. But what if, instead of retreating, you chose to leap? What if, instead of letting fear control you, you decided to take control of it? Here's the secret. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the decision to act despite it. Every great leader, every visionary, every person who has ever achieved something extraordinary felt fear. But they didn't let it stop them. They used it as fuel, as motivation to move forward. And so can you. Let's break this down. Fear thrives in uncertainty, in the what-ifs that play in your mind. What if I fail? What if people judge me? What if I'm not good enough? But what if you shifted those questions? What if you succeed? What if your actions inspire others? What if you unlock a life beyond your wildest dreams? The truth is, fear and possibility exist side by side. The question is, which one will you focus on? You might be thinking, but it's easier said than done. And you're right. Overcoming fear isn't easy. It's a process. It starts with acknowledging it, understanding where it comes from, and then taking small, consistent steps to face it. Each step you take weakens its grip on you and strengthens your confidence. Let me give you an analogy. Fear is like a shadow. It seems larger than life when you're running away from it. But the moment you turn around and face it, you realize it's not as powerful as it seemed. The same goes for your fears. The more you confront them, the smaller they become. For the chosen ones, fear often stems from the weight of your calling. You know you're meant for something greater, but the responsibility feels overwhelming. You wonder if you're strong enough, capable enough, worthy enough. Let me tell you this. You are. You've already faced so much, overcome so many challenges, and yet, here you are, still standing. That alone is proof of your strength. Fear also loves to remind you of your past mistakes, using them as evidence to keep you stuck. But your past doesn't define you, it prepares you. Every failure, every setback, every wrong turn, they were all part of your journey, lessons to help you grow. The only way fear wins is if you let it convince you that your past disqualifies you from your future. But the truth is, your past has equipped you for this very moment. So how do you step into your power? Start by shifting your perspective. Instead of seeing fear as an enemy, see it as a guide. It's pointing you toward the areas where you need to grow, the places where you're holding back. Use it as a signal that you're about to do something extraordinary. Next, take action. Action is the antidote to fear. The more you move forward, the less power fear has over you. Start small if you need to, but start. Each step builds momentum, and before you know it, you'll be running toward your dreams instead of away from them. Surround yourself with positivity. Fear often feeds on negativity, negative thoughts, negative people, negative environments. Protect your energy by surrounding yourself with those who uplift and encourage you. Remind yourself daily of your worth, your strength, and your purpose. And finally, trust the process. Fear will try to convince you that you need to have everything figured out before you start. But you don't. The path will reveal itself as you walk it. Trust that the universe is guiding you, that every step you take is aligning you with your destiny. Chosen ones, the time to act is now. Fear will always be there, trying to hold you back. But you are stronger, you are braver, and you are ready. Remember, fear is not a sign that you're failing. It's a sign that you're growing. Embrace it, face it, and let it propel you forward. This is your moment. Step into your power, not despite your fear, but because of it. Let the world see the strength, the resilience, and the light that only you possess. Fear may knock at your door, but it doesn't have to come in. Take the leap and watch how your courage transforms not just your life, but the lives of those around you. You've got this. It's time. Let me ask you a question. How many times have you waited for the right moment to act? How many times have you convinced yourself that you'll take that first step tomorrow, next week, or when everything aligns just right? The truth is, that perfect moment doesn't exist. The right time is a myth that holds you back from stepping into your destiny. The moment to act is now. We've all been there. The hesitation, the doubts, the waiting. We convince ourselves that we need more time to prepare, more information, or more validation. But the longer you wait, the longer you delay your greatness. Opportunities pass by in the blink of an eye, and if you keep waiting for everything to line up perfectly, you'll find that those opportunities slip through your fingers. The reality is, the only thing standing between you and the life you've always dreamed of is your decision to act. Not tomorrow, not next year, right now. You've already been given everything you need to succeed. All the resources, all the strength, all the wisdom, they are already within you. But they can only come to life when you make the decision to move forward. Think about the times in your life when you hesitated. Maybe you waited for someone else to give you permission, or you were waiting for the stars to align. But when you look back, what do you wish you had done? What do you regret? Almost always, it's the things you didn't do, the chances you didn't take, and the risks you didn't embrace. Waiting is a thief. It robs you of your potential, your time, and your purpose. The more you wait, the more you lose. Imagine the future you could have if you decided to act now. Where could you be in a month, a year, 5 years? Think of all the people who took that leap of faith, even when they didn't feel ready. They didn't wait for the perfect moment. They created it. Success isn't something that comes to those who are always waiting for the perfect conditions. It comes to those who act despite the uncertainty. Every successful person, every person who has ever achieved something extraordinary, did so by stepping forward even when the path wasn't clear. They didn't wait for life to give them all the answers. They trusted themselves enough to take the first step, even when they didn't know where it would lead. So why do we wait? It's often fear, right? Fear of failure, fear of making the wrong choice, fear of the unknown. But here's the truth. Failure isn't the worst thing that can happen. The worst thing is never trying at all. The worst thing is letting fear keep you from your purpose, from the life you were meant to live. If you want to step into your destiny, if you want to claim the life you were born to lead, you need to stop waiting for the right time and start acting now. You are ready. The universe is waiting for you to take that first step, and the moment you do, it will meet you halfway. Opportunities will start to flow, doors will begin to open, and the path will become clearer. Look at the lives of those who have already achieved greatness. They didn't wait for everything to be perfect. They acted in the face of uncertainty, and they succeeded because they kept moving forward even when they didn't have all the answers. They knew that waiting for the perfect moment was a trap, and they chose to move, to act, and to create their own destiny. But here's the hard truth. Waiting isn't just about timing. It's about doubt. It's about questioning whether you have what it takes. It's about believing that you're not enough, not worthy, or not ready. But let me tell you something important. You are. You've always been ready. Everything you've gone through, everything you've learned, has been preparing you for this moment. When you wait, you are giving away your power. You are allowing fear and doubt to control you. But when you decide to act, when you make the choice to move forward, you take your power back. You reclaim your destiny, and you set yourself on the path to greatness. Let me ask you something else. Imagine the regret you'd feel if you didn't act. Imagine looking back a year from now, 5 years from now, and wishing you had taken that first step. The pain of regret is far greater than the temporary discomfort you might feel by acting now. You won't remember the fear you felt when you first took that step, but you will always remember the life you built because you decided to move. Think of the successful entrepreneurs, leaders, and visionaries throughout history. None of them waited for the perfect moment. They saw an opportunity and took it, no matter how uncertain or risky it seemed. They didn't wait for life to hand them a roadmap. They created their own. And now it's your turn. You've been given the tools, the wisdom, and the inner strength to succeed. But it's up to you to act. When you take action, you send a powerful message to the universe. You're telling it that you're ready for what's next. You're telling it that you trust yourself, that you believe in your own strength, and that you are prepared to step into the life you've always dreamed of. This moment is yours. The opportunity is here, and it's waiting for you to act. Don't let it slip away. Don't let fear or doubt stop you. Move forward. Take that first step, and know that the universe will move with you. Remember, the only thing that can stop you now is your own decision to wait. The time to act is now. You have everything you need within you. Step forward and claim the life you were always meant to live. The journey to your destiny isn't a straight line. It's a winding road filled with twists, turns, and unexpected detours. And in the midst of it all, there's one thing that will test you more than anything else: patience. In a world that demands instant results, where we're conditioned to want everything now, trusting the process can feel like a struggle. But let me tell you something crucial. Patience isn't about waiting. It's about trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. It's easy to get frustrated when you don't see immediate results. You've put in the work, you've taken the steps, and yet the universe seems to be taking its time. But this, chosen ones, is the moment where true growth happens. Success isn't a race, it's a journey, and every step you take, no matter how small, is getting you closer to your destination. Think back to a time when you planted a seed in the ground. You didn't expect it to sprout immediately, did you? No, you trusted that with time, water, and the right conditions, that seed would grow into something beautiful. Your journey is the same. You may not see the immediate fruit of your labor, but that doesn't mean it's not growing beneath the surface. Every action you take is like watering that seed, and every challenge you face is like the sunlight helping it to grow stronger. Trusting the process means believing that even when you can't see the results, the work is still being done. The universe is always in motion, aligning things behind the scenes. You may not understand it in the moment, but everything you're going through is preparing you for the next level. Just because things aren't happening at the speed you want them to, doesn't mean they're not happening at the perfect time. Here's the thing about patience. It's not about sitting still and doing nothing. It's about understanding that sometimes the greatest work is being done when you're not looking. Every lesson, every hardship, every quiet moment of growth is leading you exactly where you need to be. You may not see it yet, but your path is unfolding with precision, even in the silence. Many people give up because they don't see the immediate results they expect. They stop just short of their breakthrough because they didn't trust the process. Don't let that be you. Trust that every step, every stumble, and every victory is part of a larger plan. You are exactly where you need to be. The universe is never late, and neither are you. Patience is also about learning to trust yourself. You have all the tools you need inside of you, chosen ones. The doubts, the fears, the insecurities, they're just distractions. They're the voices that try to convince you to give up, to quit before you reach your potential. But when you trust yourself, when you trust that you have everything you need to succeed, those voices lose their power. Now, that doesn't mean there won't be moments of frustration. It doesn't mean you won't have doubts about whether things will ever work out. But trust is a choice. It's a decision to keep moving forward, even when the road is unclear, even when you don't see the destination. And the more you trust the process, the more you'll find that things start to fall into place in ways you never imagined. Here's a truth that might be hard to accept. You don't need to have everything figured out right now. You don't need to know every step of the journey. The beauty of life is that it unfolds as you go. Each decision you make, each action you take, will lead you to where you need to be. You don't have to worry about the big picture. It will reveal itself when the time is right. Your only job is to trust, to have faith that everything is aligning for your good. Think of all the times in your life when things didn't make sense at the time, but looking back, you can see how they were leading you to where you are now. Trusting the process is the same. You may not see the big picture today, but one day you look back and understand how every challenge, every lesson, and every detour brought you closer to your purpose. The universe is working on your behalf, even when you can't see it. Trust that everything you've been through, everything you're going through, is part of the divine plan that's leading you to your highest potential. Success isn't just about reaching the destination, it's about what you become along the way. And the process is shaping you into the person you need to be to fulfill your purpose. As you move forward, remember that patience doesn't mean passivity. You don't sit back and wait for things to happen. You take the steps, you do the work, and you trust that the results will come in their own time. Keep moving, keep believing, and keep trusting that everything is happening as it should. Success will come, not because you rushed it, but because you trusted the process. The universe has its own timing, and sometimes that timing doesn't align with our expectations. But when you learn to trust it, when you believe that everything is unfolding for your highest good, you'll find that patience becomes one of your greatest strengths. So, chosen ones, keep going, keep trusting. The path may not always be clear, and the results may not come immediately, but know this: your time is coming. And when it does, you'll be ready because you trusted the process all along. Every step you take is a step closer to your destiny. Keep moving forward and let the universe guide you to where you're meant to be. Now that we've discussed trusting the process and stepping into your power, let's talk about manifestation. You've heard the term, but what does it really mean to manifest the life you deserve? It's not just about wishful thinking or hoping for things to happen. Manifestation is a powerful process of aligning your thoughts, energy, and actions to attract the life you want. It's about taking what's in your heart and making it a reality. But the key to manifestation isn't simply wishing for things. It's about believing that you are worthy of receiving everything you desire. The first step in manifestation is to recognize your worth. So many of us walk through life feeling like we're not deserving of success, love, abundance, or happiness. We've been conditioned to think that we have to work harder than everyone else, that we need to prove ourselves, or that our dreams are too big. But here's the truth: you are deserving. You don't have to earn your worth because you were born with it. Every desire you have is valid, and the universe is more than willing to provide it to you, but only if you believe in your worthiness. Manifestation starts with a mindset shift. Instead of focusing on what you don't have or what's missing in your life, focus on what you want and know that it's already yours. The universe responds to your energy. If you're constantly thinking about lack or what's wrong in your life, you will attract more of that energy. But when you shift your focus to abundance, to what you want, you start to align with that energy, and the universe begins to respond in kind. It's important to understand that manifestation isn't a passive act. You can't simply sit back and expect everything to fall into your lap. Manifestation requires action. You need to take aligned action toward your goals, not out of desperation or force, but from a place of trust and belief that what you want is already on its way. Think of it as planting a seed. You don't just plant it and walk away. You water it, nurture it, and trust that it will grow. But sometimes manifestation requires patience. Remember that not everything will happen immediately, and that's okay. Your dreams are unfolding, and the universe is working behind the scenes to align everything perfectly. Trust that your desires are on their way, even if you can't see the full picture yet. One of the most powerful tools for manifestation is visualization. This is the practice of imagining your desired reality as if it's already happening. Close your eyes and picture the life you want to create. See yourself living your dream, whether it's financial abundance, a loving relationship, a successful career, or inner peace. Feel the emotions associated with that vision, the joy, the gratitude, the excitement. The more vividly you can imagine it, the more real it becomes, and the more the universe aligns with it. Manifestation also requires faith. You have to believe that what you're asking for is possible and that it's already on its way to you. Doubt is the enemy of manifestation. When you doubt, you push away the very things you desire. Faith, on the other hand, magnetizes your dreams and draws them closer to you. You must trust that the universe is working on your behalf, even when you can't see the results right away. A key aspect of manifestation is letting go of control. Often, we try to dictate exactly how and when things will unfold, but the universe works in mysterious ways. The path to your dreams might not look the way you expect it to, and that's okay. Sometimes, the journey is just as important as the destination. When you release control, you make space for miracles to happen. Trust that the universe knows better than you and that everything is happening in divine timing. As you continue to manifest your dreams, remember to express gratitude for what you already have. Gratitude is a powerful energy that amplifies manifestation. When you appreciate what you have, you open yourself up to receiving even more. Be thankful for the small wins, the lessons, and the steps you've taken toward your goals. Gratitude shifts your vibration and signals to the universe that you're ready for more. The key to manifesting the life you deserve is consistency. Manifestation isn't a one-time event, it's a practice. Every thought, every action, every belief you hold should be aligned with your desires. The more you embody your vision, the faster you will see results. You have the power to create the life you want, but it all starts with believing in yourself, trusting the process, and taking action toward your dreams. Your dreams are not out of reach. They are already yours, waiting for you to step into them. Manifestation is the process of claiming them. You've already planted the seeds. Now it's time to nurture them with belief, trust, and action. Your desires are on their way to you, and when you fully embrace the power of manifestation, you will begin to see the universe deliver everything you've been asking for. So, chosen ones, it's time to embrace your power. Step into the life you deserve by aligning your thoughts, energy, and actions with your desires. Trust that the universe is supporting you every step of the way. Your abundance is already waiting for you, and all you have to do is claim it. If you felt the power of this message resonate deep within you, then now is the time to act. Your journey is not just a personal experience, it's a collective one. The world needs your light, your power, your purpose. If you're ready to step into that greatness, I'm asking you to take a simple but powerful action right now. If this message has spoken to your spirit, I want you to hit the like button and share it with those who need to hear it. Subscribe to this channel so we can continue to grow stronger together. And leave a comment with the number 999 to amplify this message. This number is not just a number. It's a signal to the universe that you are ready to step into your purpose and claim the abundance that is rightfully yours. This moment is a powerful one. Chosen ones. The universe is aligning to bring you everything you've been working for. But you must make the choice to take action, to trust, and to manifest the life you deserve. So, don't wait any longer. Step into your power now, and let's move forward together toward the destiny that awaits. As we wrap up this journey together, I want you to remember one thing. You were never meant to walk this path alone, and you were never meant to settle for less than the extraordinary life you deserve. Every moment of your life, every struggle, every triumph has led you here. You are not just a survivor of your circumstances. You are the creator of your own destiny. Your journey isn't just about reaching the destination. It's about embracing every step, every lesson, and every challenge along the way. You are being prepared for something great, and every obstacle you faced has only strengthened your ability to handle what's next. But now, it's time to step into your full power. No more waiting, no more doubting. The universe has been aligning things for you, but now it's your turn to make the choice, to take that bold step forward. You are the chosen one for a reason. There is a divine purpose for your life, and you are here to fulfill it. The abundance, the success, the peace, and the love that you desire are already within your reach, but you must claim them. Manifesting the life you deserve is about more than just dreaming. It's about believing in your worth, trusting the process, and taking consistent action toward your goals. Remember, fear is only a signal that you're about to do something extraordinary. The doubts that hold you back are not truths. They are obstacles to overcome. And as you continue to move forward, trusting yourself and the universe, you will begin to see the world around you shift in ways you never imagined. Every challenge you faced has been preparing you for the life you are about to step into. It's time to rise. It's time to take that leap. The world is waiting for you to shine, and now is the moment to claim your place in it. You've been chosen for a reason, and the time to act is now. You are not here by accident. You are here because you have a purpose, and that purpose is greater than you can imagine. The life you've always dreamed of is not a distant fantasy. It is waiting for you to claim it. All you need to do is take the first step. So, as you leave this moment, know that your destiny is calling you. Trust the process, believe in yourself, and take action today. The universe is ready to meet you halfway. Are you ready to step into the greatness that awaits you? This is your time. You've been preparing for this moment. Now, rise and let the world see the power and light you were always meant to share. The best is yet to come, chosen ones. Keep moving forward, keep trusting, and most importantly, keep shining. Your destiny is waiting.